Connie Rufenbarger from the Susan G. Komen for the Cure Tissue Bank at the IU Simon Cancer Center. I have the very, very good fortune to have been one of the original founders of the tissue bank and have had the honor of watching it grow and become the only biorepository of normal breast tissue in the world. The Komen Tissue Bank is very, very unique, not only in that it is a tissue bank of normal tissue from women who haven't had breast cancer, but it's also a state-of-the-art biorepository. A lot of people find that the concept of a tissue bank that has normal tissue a most unusual and difficult concept to grasp why this is important, why this is so unique. And then the thought of tissue from women's breasts who haven't had breast cancer was a concept that was really considered unexplorable, that it was believed that women wouldn't give us tissue from their normal breasts. What people underestimate is how badly women and the public would like to see this disease become history, as opposed to 40,000 women a year. And we're used to hearing 40,000 women a year, to the point where it really doesn't shock you. In other emergencies or disasters that you hear about in the world, they'll say that 2,000 people died or 5,000 people died, 15,000 people died, and we're shocked, and we're so glad that there are organizations like the Red Cross who will rush in to help these people. But when you hear about breast cancer, you hear that 40,000 women a year die of breast cancer, and we've become used to that. And in cancer research in the past, if you've had an involvement with cancer of any type, you have probably experienced or watched someone experience a clinical trial or research initiatives that dealt with their cancer. But if you want to look at how to stop breast cancer, to prevent it, you have to know what is normal, non-cancerous tissue. Well, there are many heroes in this battle against breast cancer, but Dr. Storniolo was the first. She was the PI, the physician at IU, who said, let's give it a try. Brian Schneider had a project that needed normal tissue. And then along the way came Dr. Sue Claire, who brought with her the database and her surgical skills and her research skills.
I really think Connie is a unique individual. She's been described as a force of nature, the ever-ready bunny, but you can get a sense of what we're getting at, which is has boundless energy and very, very infectious enthusiasm, and really does not, it's not that she doesn't see the obstacles in her way, but she minimizes them, and immediately her mind is trying to figure out how to get past them.
I think that's true, and I think there's one other thing, which is Connie brings the perspective of a breast cancer survivor and advocate to everything we do. And her questions will drill down on a decision we're making to really ask the question, how does this benefit the patients or the donors? How could it hurt the donors? And so all of that is taken into any decision we make. And we think we're thinking about those things, but neither of us have had that experience, and so she changes how we think.
You can't look at the story of the Komen Tissue Bank and not understand that even though maybe I was kind of the pain in the neck that pushed and prodded in the beginning, that this is a story of hundreds and hundreds of women and men who have given selflessly of either their bodies or their time, their talent, their expertise. So I get the award, but behind me are thousands of people.